It's time to build!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Kamen Rider Geo Rider Kicks Figure Rider Armor Series Build Armor. So here we are, and there it is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Geo with the Build Armor on the top, Rider Armor Series, the build stuff on this side of the box. We have Gates with the Build Armor. On this side of the box, we have Gates again with the Build Armor. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other things and stuff I can't read. And on the bottom, we have Side Pac-Man! And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the Build Armor, and this is the first of the Legend Rider armors that Geo uses on the show. And of course, this is homaging Kamen Rider Build, the previous Rider. And let's get in close here so we can take a look at how all this works. Take a look at the faceplate here. You can see nicely done with the build motif going on there. As always, everything on the show clearly labeled. You do get some stickers that you do have to apply just on a little sheet here. You get this one sticker that goes across the front of the chest and the two stickers that go across the back for the gate side. And we have some metallic red and blue here for the full bottles on the shoulders. That's a pretty nice detail going on. You do get quite a bit of silver paint on this as well. You can see Ride Watch holders molded in there. You got some more of that red and blue, and some more silver. More silver. And there is the Geo side, and when we turn it around, here we have the Gates side, with Gates' faceplate there again, with the red and blue build motif going on. Gates gets pretty much no color except for the two stickers here and the red and blue on the thighs, and that's all the paint he gets. You can take the shoulder pads and pop them off and swap them around, so you can have the red and the blue on this side if you plan on using this for Gates. So he gets a little bit more color, but other than that, yeah, Gates just gets no color, no color, no. This is where my tongue stops working. No color at all. But there you go. There you have the Rider armor. Now, all of this is very loosely held together. I mean, it is cool that you can, put the armor together and have this displayed on its own. So I do like that feature, but this is not really, it doesn't hold together with very much. The arms come off a little too easily. It gets a little bit annoying. The legs actually hold on pretty well, but you can see it's just little tabs that go into little notches here. So there's not a whole lot of friction. As far as the legs go, there's enough friction to hold them on. The arms like to come off a little bit too easily sometimes. You can see the shoulder pieces are just on a ball joint at both ends, so you can, rotate this around if you want to. The heads don't move at all. They're just kind of tabbed in there. And you can, as you can see, tab both faceplates on there. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it is doable to have both faceplates attached. But yeah, like the legs aren't going to do anything without them popping off. You do, of course, have like a knee joint that works either way, and this can also come apart kind of easily too, because it's just pegged in. And the foot as well can move up and down, and again, can come unpegged as well. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how the Rider armor works there. And just, hey man, stay together for me. Just stay together just a little while. I'm just trying to straighten his feet out a little bit here so he can stand a bit better, and now he just wants to fall apart. You just stay, please. Anyway, so there is the Build Rider armor, and here it is next to Geo, just so you can see how it looks. So now let's show off how this Rider armor works. Now we do have to do a little bit of prep work with Geo himself. First thing you want to do is you do want to remove the Ride Watch holders. They're just tabbed into his forearms there, so you just need to remove those on both sides. Just put those off to the side. You do want to remove his Jiku driver and his little loin piece right here. And this does hold on quite securely. There you go. You see it just untabs. So we just take this off, put that off to the side, and now Geo is ready to go. So now as far as the right armor goes, you do want to just untab the helmet. We don't need Gates's right now, so we'll just put that off to the side. And just to show how the helmet attaches, you can see just two little notches right here, and they just go over these little tabs here, so that just frictions on, and that's how that holds on. But remove the helmet, and then we remove the arms. The leg will just fall off on its own. Remove the leg, and there we go. So what you're going to do here is you're going to take this section, you're going to open it up, and it will also split down the middle, and you just bring these up like so. Kind of bring the shoulder pads up a little bit just to get them out of the way, and this will just drape over EmGo like so, and these two sections connect right there at the center, and they also tab together right here on the sides. So we just tab that on like that, and we got that going on. For the arm pieces, you just use the tabs, and they will go into the slots in the forearms. So you just line that up, and just push that on. So you got that, and you got that right there. So you got the arm pieces. Now we can bring the shoulder pads down, like so. For the legs, you have two pegs, you got two ports, and you just line that up. And peg it on, peg the other side on, like so. And there you have the leg pieces on. And now we're going to bring in a new Jiku driver that is included with the rider armor. And as you can see, it has two ride watches inserted. So it can be all proper and accurate like, and that just tabs right on, like so. And last thing we're going to do is just take the face plates, and that just slides right over EmGo's existing face plates. And there you go. There you have a Kamen Rider EmGo with the build armor. And it's pretty cool. I do quite dig this concept, I will say. I like it, you know. It evokes them out a little bit. And yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Now let's talk about articulation when the armor is on. Now, as far as the head goes, you know, the head's still on that wiggly waggly ball joint, although due to the collar here, you don't really get too much rotation. You kind of have to bring his head up to kind of get him to turn his head. If you leave him just facing straight forward, you can't really move his head too much due to the collar, so it's more a case of you have to kind of raise his head if you want him to kind of look around. It's really going to be more up than anything. So, you know, it hinders the neck articulation a little bit. As far as the arms go, you know, these shoulder pads can move out of the way, so you can still get the arms moving forward, moving back, moving in and out. You still have the bicep rotation there. You still get, you know, you get slightly under 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You still have your wrist rotation there. That is still accessible. Legs can still go forward, go back that far. Outward, they only go outward that far now because this bit right here just collides with everything. So that's all the outward movement you're going to get. But you still have your thigh rotation. You have under 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet can move up and down slightly. You can still use the ball joint in the feet to make use of that ankle tiltage if you need to. So, you know, it hinders articulation in some spots. Now, as far as weaponry goes, EmGo here does get a variation of Build's drill crusher here. You can see the drill itself is done in a metallic yellow. You can see the Build symbol molded in right there on either side. And you just take this and it just plugs right into his hand, and you just bring it up. And there you go. So now EmGo has his own drill crusher right there. And as I mentioned earlier, you can use this armor with gates, but we'll show that off when we review the gates figure. So for now, that is pretty much it. So there you have the build armor. It's definitely a cool concept. Like, I do quite dig it. I do wish the armor itself held together a little bit better, but you know, once you plug it onto the figure, everything holds together nice and solidly. So all in all, not too shabby at all. I think this is going to be fun. So, there you go. Now I picked this up from Hobby Link Japan, but of course there are many other sites you can go to for stuff like this if you're interested, such as CS Toys, Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake. Of course there's always eBay and Amazon, but do be wary of the pricing. You can check out BigBadToyStore.com for some Kamen Rider items. They mostly just sell figure arts at this point, but if you want to check them out, I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. You can also check out my Kamen Rider Gyo playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Loriplan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Kamen Rider Gyo Rider Kicks Figure Rider Armor Series Build Armor. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek. Be proud. Palm in your face. Oh man, I lost my Tic Tacs again. Hey, Build! Look! Whoa, what's going on? What's this? It's my new armor. What do you think? What are you doing? Cosplaying as me? I mean, what is this? Yeah, I thought you'd like it, you know? It's like an homage to the past writers. Oh, so what are you saying? I'm some relic of the past? I'm some old-timer? No, that's not what I'm saying. Ah, whatever. Have fun with your cosplay, kid. I'll see you at Comic-Con. He didn't take that as well as I thought he would.